It's early morning in the Smith household, well before dawn. Mary Smith is fixing breakfast. In a few minutes, she'll be waking one of her sons, James, who sleeps in the living room just steps away from the master bedroom.
To get your brothers up. Goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a chore.
James is a special needs child. Although 20 years old, he's severely challenged. Imagine any function we all take for granted. James needs special assistance. That means 24-hour care. But it's a role the whole family shares, as caring for James is all about love.
We tend to think of James as he is, 20-year-old young man, but it is what it is. Sometimes it's a matter of waking him up. He doesn't get up on his own. A lot of times it's a matter of getting him awake and quietly waking him into the state where he can respond. Changing him out, he is not able to help me in any way, so it is total care.
It's still early, but time for his brothers Brian and Timothy to rise. Brian, who just earned his degree from Texas A&M, is home and is preparing to take Tim to school, while Mary is tending to James.
They help out tremendously at the house now that Brian's home, and he is James's best friend. Timothy, my youngest, he keeps me centered. He always has. He's my go-to guy.
It's chilly this morning, so James needs to be bundled up. His school is a 20-minute drive in rush hour traffic, but there are accommodations. The family van has been retrofitted, complete with a wheelchair lift with an area to lock the chair in place. So, they're on their way. The sun has risen by the time they've reached school, and now the process is repeated. The lift appears from under the chassis, this time to lower James so he can begin his school day. While James arrives at 7:30, Mary has already been up for a number of hours with a full day ahead. She wheels James into school, knowing he'll receive excellent care and that he's nearby. You see, while James is with his teachers, Mary's class is just down the hall. That's right, the single mom is also a special needs teacher. And now she's preparing to receive her students, many who are delivered each day by school bus. When a new student arrives, she knows what it's been like for the family.
Hey, that's everybody.
When a parent is told that their child is disabled on any level, it breaks their world. Your dreams, your goals you have for a child, it changes. And when you ask how bad, their response is, we won't know until he goes through the milestones that a child goes through. Will he walk? Won't know that until it's time for him to walk. Is he going to speak? Won't know that until it's time to speak. And at that moment, you're frozen in time. You don't know what to do. You don't know where to turn to.
The activity in Mary's classroom never slows down, especially when the youngsters arrive. Tony apparently has had a rough night and wants to rest a little more before starting his day. And then there's Fernando, who's having trouble breathing this morning. A high-tech machine is soon in place, helping Fernando clear his throat. Mary has a unique perspective when it comes to Be an Angel. She knows how the organization helps James and her family. She also knows how the organization lifts up her students and their families.
We've been affiliated with Be an Angel. It's been maybe 10, 12 years now. They have been a godsend. Not so, yes, to me and my family, but I see it every day with my kids and how Be an Angel affects their families too. What they offer our kids, from summer camp to weekend camp twice a year as a family unit, to buying equipment, wheelchairs and strollers, and if they need suctioning machines, to standers, to whatever, positional chairs at home. because a lot of insurance and Medicaid programs do not cover a lot of items that are necessary for our kiddos at home. They even provide diapers if need be to milk.
Now it's time for PE, so the students are rounded up to head down the hallway. While it may seem she has a 45-minute break, there's always work to be done to prepare for the students' return. And Mary is the go-to teacher offering advice to others who drop by.
We'll be able to tell you, we can always paint it and then put glitter on it to make it pop.
Mary's story is not unlike the many families Be an Angel serves. It's an organization that can lift hearts and lives, and in many ways, it's the answer to the unique challenges the kids with special needs have.
They're there and they're always there.
Be an Angel has a number of programs which need volunteers and the financial commitments to work alongside these families. It's a program built on love.
There's so much to be thankful for.